What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Keflos here, and today we are going to be continuing our Manchester United via Vitæ Æternæ career mode here on FM20 on my channel. So as usual, if you guys gonna enjoy it, you know what to do. Leave a like on this video, hit that big red sub button down below. I'll be grateful and appreciative of your support, but most importantly, you won't miss it whenever I upload the next episode here on the channel. So with that being said, let's jump right back into it, because I know everyone out there, you're watching. If you're excited, I'm excited for this particular one, because we have made a new signing here in Manchester, in Old Trafford, and I believe I've posted a teaser of him in on my official Instagram, so you can probably go check that out. In fact, I'll just put up the picture right here so that you guys can have a look for yourself. So yeah, we have made a new signing, and as you can see, he's Portuguese, he's a striker, he's also a left winger, and of course he's right-footed. Now the first name that comes to mind is of course a Man United legend, a Man United hero, and he's recently made his debut. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but just one tiny little reference: Cristiano Ronaldo. So yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo is a candidate for this particular guess, I guess. So yeah, we'll see. You're just gonna have to see if it is him or if it's not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reveal this inbox right now, and we are gonna take a look and see who this new signing is together. So 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So this is our new signing. It's very anticlimactic. It's not exactly a Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not exactly a marquee signing for Man United, but it is a good signing nonetheless. It is, of course, gonna be Diogo Jota. So we have signed Diogo Jota here from Wolverhampton Wanderers for 48 million, a deal with 48 million. The actual transfer fee, of course, is 46 million pounds, and yes, so 46 million pounds. But in the deal amasses to about 2 million extra in terms of value. So this is the deal that we have signed. We have acquired, I should say. So Diogo Jota is going to join us here from Wolverhampton Wanderers. The 25-year-old is going to operate as a squad player, actually. So he's going to be a backup to quite possibly Edinson Cavani and Erling Braut Haaland. Actually, he might even just be a direct backup to Erling Braut Haaland. Edinson Cavani is slightly on the older side. He is aging, and his pace isn't really too, isn't really there at the moment. So I feel it's a timely replacement. Well, not really a replacement, but a timely purchase, I should say. And that means, unfortunately, Anthony Martial is, fallen to possibly third or fourth choice, depending on the fitness of Edinson Cavani. So, we might be looking to sell off Martial in this particular season, this particular episode, but we'll see how does that go. But for the meantime, I am delighted to accept this transfer for Diogo Jota. 46 million for the Portuguese. The 25-year-old is going to join us here at Man United as a squad player. So, before we move on into the, into the next game and the next, I believe the testimonial that I said I wanted to do, the De Gea testimonial. Before we do that, what I would like to do is I would like to actually take a look at two players before we move on, and show you why we decided not to go for them. Those two players, of course, is going to be, as per the guess here I got on my Instagram account for this particular teaser. The first player that I have decided, well, not I have decided, but this person has decided to recommend to me, and basically a guess, I should say, is actually Joao Felix. So we are going to take a look at Joao Felix real quick. Let's search for him right up. Atletico Madrid. So as you can see here, he has some very good stats. Joao Felix, 22 years old. He has a 3-year head start over Diogo Jota. But if I am not mistaken, he is a very, very expensive signing. So if I take a look at the transfer offer, if I make an offer for him, for example, and there you go, instantly we have a release clause. Atletico Madrid only want him on the release, only want him gone on his release clause value, which is of course 155 million. So we're gonna have to pay his release clause to get Joao Felix, and 155 million for someone who quite possibly has to play second fiddle to Haaland isn't really something that I'm looking for. So yeah, we are not going to go with Joao Felix. And at the same time, the second recommended option for me was Rafael Leao. Well, again, not really a recommendation, but more of a guess. But this could be, it's nice to take a look at some of these players that, the viewers have recommended or, taken a crack at. So Rafael Leao here, as you can see, 23 years old, so 2 years head start from Diogo Jota, and he has some very decent stats, some very good physical as well. 15 acceleration, 16 pace, so that's basically swapped with Jota, who has 16 acceleration and 15 pace. Very good agility, very, very good balance and stamina, natural fitness as well, so he's not going to get injured too often. Some good dribbling, needs to work a bit on his finishing for a striker at 14. That's not bad, but it's not, not that good as well. So it needs to work on that a bit. 16 technique, that's great too. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of yellows in his stats. I'm not looking for a project right now. I'm looking for someone who can, sit on the bench and basically just operate as a super sub and impact sub. So we need someone like Diogo Jota really fits the bill. So that's basically the rationale behind the signing. And besides, at the same time, it's possibly a bit of an impulse buy, because if I am not mistaken, Manchester City were interested in Diogo Jota as well. And as you can see, they are going in for Ryan Gravenberch as well. So yeah, it's good to purchase some of these players. I won't say we are destroying their careers, but just to deprave some of our close rivals from some of these potential good players. So yeah, that's the reason why we signed Diogo Jota here. So I'm glad to have him join Manchester United, and the deal should be coming through in a matter of days. But in the meantime, what I would like to do is I'm gonna advance ahead to the FC20 game, and hopefully I think we might have Diogo Jota available for that one. I think what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna instant result that 20 game, show you the result, and what I am gonna do is I'm gonna manage the Atletico Madrid game personally. So we are going to do this game personally. We're just going to instant result the FC20 game. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so here we're at the 20 game. We're taking on FC20 at Grolschwester. I'm not really sure where is that, and I possibly butchered the pronunciation of that, so apologies. Not really sure where this is, honestly. I think it must be in Holland. I'm not really too sure. Grolschwester and Cheddar, that's something I'm gonna go and Google search later. But so yeah, here we are. We're gonna be taking on FC20 in this friendly game, so it's not gonna be too serious. It's just gonna be a very relaxed fixture, and at the same time, the squad selection really reflects the mood, I should say. As you can see here, a very, very rotated side as well. So a lot of the second choice and a lot of the youngsters starting ideally. So Henderson, Twanzebe, Dalot, Williams, Garner, McTominay, Bellingham, Arezzo, the new signing, of course. I mentioned him in the last episode. So yeah, him, James, and basically a lot of French players as well. Martial, Maguire, which has unfortunately been relegated to a French player. So he's gonna start as well. So we are gonna roll with the side, and I believe we should be able to get away with a win for this one. In fact, I'm gonna go and take a back seat, and we are gonna play a poster mentality just to take it easy. We don't want to overwork the squad in this friendly. We really just want to have the players work on their fitness and possibly just bring some of their sharpness back up. So what we're going to do is we're going to instant result this game. We're not going to give it too much concern. We should be able to win this one, if I am being honest. It's not to disrespect any of these sides in the club, but not to disrespect FC20. And yeah, it is what it is. We are a stronger side, and we should be able to win this one. I feel like I'm taking even a friendly too competitively, and in fact we do get away with a win. Scott McTominay on the score sheet, Jude Bellingham, Florentino Luis, Erling Haaland coming off the bench to score a braces where Harry Maguire booked, and FC20 actually have 4 players booked. Jesus Christ. So I guess we're just gonna leave it for now, and we have a 5-0 win here, so that's not bad. So the next game is against Atletico Madrid. That is in 3 days, and what I would like to do is, I think for squad selection we are gonna go with a slightly more rotated side, and maybe a more second team inclined side. So we'll see how does that go, but I'll tweak the side accordingly for that particular fixture, because again, it is a testimonial, it is a friendly, so again, it's a very, very light-hearted fixture. So I'm not going to try to feel a full strength excited and try and decimate the opponent. That's not what we're trying to do, but we are going to try to win the game regardless. But yeah, I'll leave all that for the next fixture, and it should be coming up in a second for you guys, but it's going to be a couple of minutes wait for me. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, lads, so we have arrived at the 9th of July, so this is De Gea's testimonial against Atletico Madrid. So we are playing them at Old Trafford. Again, this is a testimonial game. It's basically a friendly game, a glorified friendly game, well, so to speak. But yeah, it is what it is. So we have a couple of players who are, formerly teammates with De Gea. So we have them available for selection right now. So I've decided to go ahead and feel some of them, just for the sake of for old time's sake, really, just for the sake of nostalgia. So we have Ender Herrera, we have Shinji Kagawa, of course, who can forget Shinji Kagawa, and we have Juan Mata still at the club. So we are gonna start Mata just for the sake of it, because why not? So yeah, this is the side we're gonna rock with. David De Gea in goal, of course, the main man. Harry Maguire, Benjamin Pavard as the centre half pairing. Again, we don't really need to be too too technical about things, because this is a friendly game after all. So I'm just gonna assign them their favorite position and just go with it. And we have Renan Lodi, who is an ex-Atletico Madrid player, who's gonna start for us here. So yeah, it might be a testimonial for De Gea, but at the same time we have one of their own, one of their former players starting here too. So and Wan-Bissaka, Nicolo Barella gonna get his debut here as well, and the Herrera, of course, the Spaniard coming back to United just for this particular game. Shinji Kagawa, the Japanese, of course, another famous player. I kind of rate Shinji Kagawa back in the day. I used to like him. He's a very, his Dortmund days were remarkable for me. And yeah, let's move on. Diogo Jota, of course, another former Atletico Madrid player before joining Wolves, so he's gonna start, have his first crack, have his debut in a United shirt, against his old club. Juan Mata, of course, gonna start in the right wing position, and Erling Braut Haaland gonna be up top. So actually, I feel like I want to play Edinson Cavani there, but you know what, let's start with Erling Haaland. We can probably bring Cavani on whenever we feel like it. So, a lot of the youngsters have decided to leave out for this one, because I feel like we're going to give the slightly more senior players, their chance, and we have a lot of substitutes we can make as well, so I'll be looking to do that. But yeah, without further ado, let's just head into this game and let's see what happens. I think we are gonna win this one. The team is is heading into this one with a mentality to win, as always. That's how we set up here at Man United. But again, it's a friendly, so I'm not gonna be too competitive about this one. But let's take a look at the Atletico Madrid lineup. So looks like they've gone with a lot of youngsters here actually. So it might have been a bit counterintuitive of me to start with practically our second XI. So let's take a look at the Atletico Madrid lineup here. Antonio Adan gonna start in them for goal. Mario Hermoso gonna partner Nehuen Perez here. I believe he must be a new player, maybe a young prospect or something, because a lot of names I don't really recognize. Some of them I do, but I'm just gonna go through them with you. Mikolenko, I think he's a Ukrainian if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there he is. So Vitaly Mikolenko, I believe I've heard of him. Santiago Arias, of course, the Colombian right back. Zizek, I'm not really sure. Mitzio, I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that. Hector Herrera, of course, the Mexican. Victor Molejo, one of the Atletico Madrid prospects here. And Brendan Thomas, I'm not sure who this guy is, but Thales Manio, of course, he's a Brazilian, I think. So he was signed in Atletico Madrid in this particular save. So yeah, I remember that transfer very well. He's a good prospect for them. So I think this is a very, very youth-oriented Atletico Madrid side. If had I known that this was the side that they were gonna pick, I would have fielded a slightly more weakened side as well. But it is what it is. But we are gonna start this game, and I think we might overwhelm them right off the bat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to the team. I'm gonna tell them passionately that tonight is all about David De Gea. Just go out there and give him the match he deserves. Some of them seem motivated, some of them seem rather meh, but it is what it is. We are just gonna kick off the game right here. Skip the pre-match lineup and hit play, and we are gonna immediately, let's demand more. Why not? For the sake of it, let's demand more. Although again, as I said, this is not a competitive game, but we are gonna demand more. Benjamin Pavard out to Wan-Bissaka, who's bombarding up the right flank. Passes into Mata. He's going to cut in a bit. Sends it to Barella. His first kick of the ball. Lodi with the cross in. Juan Mata assisted by Renan Lodi. The left back, the Brazilian left back, the ex-Atletico Madrid left back. Passing to the right midfielder, the Spaniard. Juan Mata. Barella here. His first touch of the ball, I believe. Renan Lodi with a cross inside the penalty box. First, he has to get his first touch down to control the ball down. He crosses it in. Juan Mata just taps it in home. And it is the first goal of Man United here at Old Trafford. Let's take a look at this goal again. The Brazilian with the control. It's going to be a slight little review for offside, but Juan Mata makes the run right just in front of the defender, so he makes a very good timely run, and I believe it came off his noggin as well. So Juan Mata with the first goal of United here. 1-0 Man United, Atletico Madrid. Let's keep this one going, because at the same time I understand it is a testimonial, it is a friendly, but we want to try. It is a second goal. Harry Maguire assisted by Juan Mata again. Let's take a look at his free kick here. It's a nice little free kick. Harry Maguire on the far side of the post. Antonio Adan couldn't really get a hand on that. A wonderful taken free kick, a wonderful taken set piece, I should say. Antonio Adan, from Juan Mata. Hermoso. Atletico Madrid looking to break with Santiago Arias. Zizek, Mikolenko, Mitchell, Hector Herrera, back to Thales Manio, who crosses it in. De Gea with the save. Vitor Molejo tries the shot. I believe it was the save of De Gea, right? I didn't really take a close look at that. Yeah, I think I'm not really too sure, but you know, I think it must have been a save or something. So De Gea blocks the nicest ex-team, and Mata with the free kick. Wow, Juan Mata. I've been sleeping on him for like what? How long? We never even considered playing Juan Mata, and here he is scoring in free kicks, rifling in free kicks for us against Atletico Madrid. Granted, it's not Jan Oblak in goal. It is after all Antonio Adan, but it is what it is. It's a free kick goal. It's a free kick goal. We might even consider, you know, having Juan Mata starting a bit more often, but we'll have to. We'll just take a rain check on that. But you know what we are gonna do is. Hold on a sec. Oh, I actually forgot. Juan Mata's no longer at the club. He's actually left. Oh my gosh. I should really be a bit more alert, but I actually forgot. Mata with a free kick again. Juan Mata. Benjamin Pavard this time, the other centre half, pairing across from Harry Maguire to head home the fourth goal for us. Juan Mata with his third free kick of this game, and he delivers on point, the Spaniard. Wow. Okay, so it is already a 4-0 here at Old Trafford. I think we are going to take things easy. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? When the second half rolls around, I think just for the sake of this game, what I am gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and feel. We're gonna swap out the entire team, because this is just embarrassing for Atletico. You know, they fielded a very much weakened XI, so I don't think it's right for us to take advantage of that. In fact, our bench itself is full of full of good players. In fact, we have like Arthur Fernandez, Pogba, Cavani, Rashford. You know, I think this is actually gonna do more damage, but. I think we can mitigate some of that by actually playing in Cavani instead of Haaland. So, yeah, we're going to give Cavani his first start. We might even bring on Lingard for... You know what? We'll keep Lingard for now. What I'd like to do is see if Jota or Barella, gets a bit tired or injured. We might, not injured, gets a bit tired. We'll possibly bring on Lingard, possibly bring on one of these youngsters as well. Maybe we'll bring on Greenwood for Mata, and we'll see how it goes. But for the most part, we are gonna start with this. We're just gonna leave it as it is for now. I think we should be winning this one comfortably at this point. 4-0 up against Atletico Madrid, who basically played a very their reserve side. We should be winning this one, no problem. So yeah, it is it is what it is. So we are gonna continue to demand more. I feel like I'm being very much an asshole here, but we are trying to I wouldn't say embarrass them, but we are en route to embarrassing them. Barella here, I believe that must have been more than his second touch, because it's already 54 minutes. I don't believe that was his second touch, but we're just gonna keep an eye on things. Santiago Arias here with the corner, De Gea with the save, denying his ex-club the first goal. We get another free kick. Juan Mata to rifle it in again. It's scored by Edinson Cavani off the assist from Juan Mata once more. A hat-trick of assists for Juan Mata and 2 goals for himself as well. The Spaniard at 34 years old is proving that it might have been a mistake to let him go, but it is what it is. He is playing in a weaker league. Oh, we might get another chance. Another assist by Juan Mata. Nicolo Barella with the goal this time. The debutant from Italy, side from Inter Milan, gets the first goal. Gets his first United goal. Granted, it is of course in a friendly, in a testimonial, but it is what it is. I think what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to take off some of these players, because they are having a field day right now. They are running riot. On the pitch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off Barella for Fred, actually, just because Fred we've actually sold, but he's back for this testimonial, so I'm gonna start him there actually. See if he can get a goal for himself. Why not? His final official time in a United shirt. So let's see if we can get a goal and close off his United career. We might even bring on Greenwood as well for, let's see, Diogo Jota isn't really having that great of a game, but Mata is on form. I think I'm gonna change this for now. Take off Mata. You've done enough, buddy. You don't need to embarrass Atletico further. So we are gonna keep him there. We are gonna bring on Juan Mata, and I think we are gonna bring on Lingard for Kagawa. Kagawa has had a relatively quiet game for some reason, but it is what it is. So we are just gonna bring on Lingard just for the sake of it and see what happens. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm even gonna bring on Diaz for for Maguire. Why not? Just for the hell of it. You know, we're actually solidifying our defense further, but it shouldn't matter at this point. We have basically sealed this game. We've technically embarrassed Atletico, but it is what it is, 6-0. So we are just gonna keep going, and hopefully we can knock in maybe a couple more. We'll see how it works out. We'll see how it plays out for us. So 75 minutes played here at Old Trafford, 6-0 Man United in this testimonial. Let's see if we can get maybe, I don't know, 1 or 2 more. We'll see how it goes. But I'm just keeping an eye on things. So looks like Atletico Madrid has swapped their play to be a bit more cautious. Understandably so. You've already conceded 6, mate, and that's from your second goalkeeper, your backup goalkeeper, Antonio Adan. So I think something to note. A corner here for Atletico. Oh, it's in. It's a blunder from our defense. It's in by Alvaro Morata off the assist from Carlos Lopez off the corner. It's in from Morata. I want to take a look at this. It's actually, I don't know. Who is this guy over here? Can't really get a number. I want to get a number. I think it's Basaka, I think. Or it might have been Lodi. I'm not really sure. But, you know, it was a failed... you know, he tried to stop the shot. It actually might have taken the deflection off him. De Gea couldn't really save that deflected ball. And it's in for Atletico. They salvage 1 goal in the dying embers of the game. So it is 6-1 here in this testimonial. It's over, but, you know, 6-1. Just something to note. But it is what it is. It's a testimonial. It's nothing to shout about. It's technically a friendly game. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to advance ahead. I'm not going to address the team for now. But, yeah, I'm pleased with this victory, I should say. Juan Mata, of course, he's been, you know, on fire in that game. 34 years old. Fair play to him, though. You know, I think it was the right decision to let him go regardless. He wouldn't have got much game time at the club now that we had Greenwood, you know, starting relatively, you know, basically performing so well for us. Mason Greenwood on the right hand side, Jadon Sancho as well. So yeah, Juan Mata needed to go. He's no way he's replacing Fernandes in that cam position as well. So it is what it is, and yeah, you know, we can't get too sentimental. But regardless, it was a good friendly. Barella got a goal for himself. Diogo Jota didn't really have the best of games, but I feel like we still made the good signing in him. So yeah, we're just gonna have to hope that for the remaining friendlies, you know, he really turns up and just nets a couple in for us, just to prove to the United faithful that, you know, it was a good signing, the Portuguese. But yeah, we're gonna have to take a look at all that in the next episode, because we are running out of time. So in the next episode, we're probably gonna do the Liverpool game, the FA Community Shield, and we're probably going to do the Bayern Munich friendly as well. We're going to instant result that, but yeah, we'll leave all that for the next one. So if you guys enjoyed this episode of Man United via Vitæ Æternæ, you're excited for our 2 new signings, well, not 2 new signings, 3 new signings so far. No, is it 3? It's actually 2, apologies. 2 new signings, Nicolo Barella and of course Diogo Jota. If you're excited to see them in action, you know what to do. Leave a like on this video, hit that big red sub button down below. I'll be grateful and appreciate your support, but most importantly, you won't miss whenever I upload the next episode. So this is the Cavalo signing off, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.